Good morning, guys. I'm WUSA Season 2, Episode 247. I am off and going this morning. It's pretty early in the morning, still dark outside, and I was looking back. I finally updated my spreadsheets for the month, and I was pretty surprised that I wasn't doing better for the month. And then I remembered that back on the 4th, I lost about $9,500 in one session, and that's why this month has not been great. So I had that bad day right at the beginning of the month, and then I went to the south and didn't have the best of luck down there, and here I am. So yeah, that's what's going on. Still positive for the month and still moving in the right direction. The last week was a good week, but just not as well as I thought I'd be doing right now. I looked at my annual goals and the pace that I'm on right now, and I'm on pace right now to miss my goal for the year by probably 8,000 or 9,000. Not the end of the world, but I'd love for something great to happen between now and then, and maybe we actually make the goal. So right now I need to make about 18,000 between now and the end of the year. I only anticipate 7 more days probably that I'm going to be able to go out and play. So if today plus 7 more days, 8 days, I need to make a little over $2,000 a day on those days to get to my goal for the year. I'm not saying that that's impossible. It's just that we have to average that. I mean, on any given day, I can make $5,000 no problem, but can you average that overall? So that's where I'm at. This morning, I am low on gas, so I've got to hurry up and get gas before I get to my first place. I'm planning on hitting 6 casinos today. We'll see how things go. Yeah, just trying to think if there's anything else. I know there's a winter storm supposed to be coming in, so that could be bad as well. This morning I have 3 meetings and then 1 this afternoon, and that's going to make a big difference as to what I'm doing tonight, tomorrow, and so on, because we're going to be going over what everyone's responsibilities are. So I'll find out today if I'm on the right track or not. So I did do a lot of work this weekend. I found a tracking sheet that I didn't know about. I've been with the company for 6 months, and it supposedly shows all our responsibilities, and it seems like mine were a little too easy, so I'm not sure if there's more that I'm not seeing, but I got all that stuff taken care of. And as always, I'm monitoring the systems on nights and weekends, and I've been doing that. So that's where we are right now. Right now, top priority, get on the main highway and then find a gas station as soon as possible, and then we'll be off with our day. So for now, letting you go, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, I am back, just got gas, moving on here to the first spot, and I was just thinking, well, it was a nice on and off here, or off and on the highway to get the gas, and nice fast pumps, so I didn't have to wait long. But I was just thinking about the weather as I was standing outside in the cold. Right now it's about 35 degrees, and I decided to see what was going on in the next couple days as far as weather. And there is a winter storm advisory for the next 24 hours, expecting 2 inches of snow, 40-mile-an-hour winds, and so the temperature's already only a few degrees above freezing. So I don't know, we'll see. Tomorrow I will be in the office and probably do 1 or 2 sessions of slots, so that's not too big of a deal. So just got to get through today, and then hopefully the temperature goes back up and we get rid of all that snow so that we can have enough sessions between now and the end of the year. At the very least, the good thing about knowing in advance that there's a storm coming is they can plan ahead for it, and they can get the salt on the roads or whatever they need to do. Sometimes they do that mix of salt and water, and then the water evaporates and the salt sticks to the road, so when it snows, it's not so bad. So hopefully the next couple days are okay. I'm getting a little concerned now, but I am off. I am supposed to be in the office today. I asked for permission to work from home today, and I haven't gotten a reply yet because my manager is probably still sleeping, but I'm sure it'll be all right. If not, I can turn around. I'll just be very late, but I doubt that's going to happen. So anyway, still on my way to the first spot. I have a meeting at 8:45. I'm hoping to be to my first spot by then and gone. And then at that point, I'll turn on the laptop, put it on the seat next to me, and do my work as I travel. So I do have some things I need to do this morning that I couldn't do over the weekend because they require other people. I'll get those done between my first and second meeting and go from there. So letting you go for now. I will be at the first place pretty soon, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back. I just wanted to update you as to what's going on. I'm in the first place. I go to one machine that had a small play on there. I put a $100 bill in it. I win $1.75 profit on it. I go to cash out, and it said, "Congratulations, hand pay requested." So the lady next to me tells me that hers is jammed up, and then I remembered when I walked in, I saw a bunch of machines with under $1 in them that looked like they were jammed up, so I thought they were just out of Tito slips, but it looks like the whole system is down. I went and asked someone. They said the whole system is down and everyone's coming around to do hand pays. I said, why wouldn't you tell people walking in that the system is down and you can't get paid? So sitting here at this machine, I check the ones next to me. I see 3 more plays, but it doesn't look like I can take those. This is actually costing me money. It's costing me time. And right now I need this money to get my yearly goal. So this is a big problem for me. So here we go. Right now I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes waiting. It's going to be a long time because everyone in here can't get paid. You can play as long as you want, but as soon as you push cash out, then it jams it up. So anyway, so they can take money but not give money. I'll let you go right now, and I'll be back to update you soon. Hey, I didn't know you were the manager of the whole place. Wow, you're such a nice guy. Usually managers are mean guys. Why aren't you guys telling people that they can't cash out when they walk in here?
We have security telling everybody.
No, they're not. He said he wasn't told to. Everyone's coming in and getting jammed up, and then your people are getting backed up that they can't pay everybody. There's people with 3 machines next to each other waiting to be cashed out. And there must be 50 abandoned machines with money in them right now.
I'm trying to clear them because I have a guy sitting on each of them and trying to take the money from the game. It's not his money, but he's trying to claim it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, tell people, like, this week I can only be here today, so now I'm going to miss my free play because I can't play it. They're not going to reimburse me for next week, so I'm stuck. I'm in here all the time. I'm a 7 stars, but, so at least tell people when they walk in. He said he wasn't told to tell people.
So what's going to be the process of helping us get out of here? You're the red shirt boy. What's the process for getting us out?
You got to wait your turn.
You got to take me with
Oh, okay.
If you take her with you, then you can have your money. All right, please tell people, man.
Hold on. I have a guy, I told him, and he just got excited and he was doing 8 machines to keep us behind him to pay. Like I told him, you're gonna have to wait. I have another people to help us.
Yeah.
He didn't like that, so he started putting money everywhere and cash out.
Oh, on purpose? To just screw things up?
Yep.
Wow.
Like we're telling people, but they're not listening.
You should just say we're closed. I don't know. I know you guys don't want to lose money, but I can put my card in. It won't recognize my name. But I can put money in and play, but I just can't cash out.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So what should I do about my free play? Should I call someone later?
I will call your host.
Your host, the new lady that's there now.
Tell her it's not your fault and you need like your free play. That's what I will do. Because the floor is down.
Just to move the free play to next week or something?
Or whenever you come back later, you put it back to your car.
Okay.
Tell her I came here and nothing really we can do, but the only person can give you your free play back, the host.
Okay. Okay. I appreciate it. Good
No
luck.
problem, man.
Good luck to you. Nice seeing you. Sorry.
You're fine, man.
Yeah, I got my money back, but they said that they told security to tell everybody, and security's saying, no, we didn't. But did he just come over here and tell him? Go ahead and tell people? No. He just told me that he told him. But he's standing right there, and I'm telling him that this guy right here says they didn't tell me, and he still didn't come over here and tell him to tell people. So they want you to put money in lose or abandon the money. He said some guy is claiming all the ones are abandoned right now, and they're trying to tell him he can't do that. And another guy put in in 10 machines next to each other money just to jam them up.
What's wrong?
So anyway, I got a meeting. I'll see you later. All right, guys, I am back. I'm sure you heard that. Hopefully that was easy to understand. But basically what's happening is this Caesars property, you heard me talking about I'm 7 stars, but this Caesars property right now is down. The machines will work, even though they're not connected to the network. They'll work independently, and they'll take your cash, but they will not cash out. And they're not telling people when they walk in about this. So your card will not recognize your name. You can't use your free play. And if you put money in a machine, you can play it until you lose it all, but you can't cash out. And there's someone in there claiming all the abandoned money that people left. And there's another guy in there that got upset, and he's putting money in tons of machines to jam them up even more, so it slows them down because he's so upset that they did this and didn't tell him. But when you walk in the front door, they won't tell you that the machines are down. And the manager said that, oh yeah, I told them to, but he's standing right next to the security guard and he still didn't tell him to when I was standing there. So they're being dishonest, obviously. They want you to go in there, get stuck on a machine. You're gonna either cash out and wait forever, or you're gonna play till the money is gone. I saw one lady that had 3 different machines going. She lost money on one, she had a little bit left, she moved over to the next one, lost money on that, moved over to the next one while she was waiting. So she had 3 machines that needed to be cashed out. So this is the state of our world. Greed, hate, disgusting people. That's what we have. And I would actually go to the news with this, but I don't have the time to mess with it right now, and I really don't want to get my name in the news anyway. So just another example of the disgusting greed of casinos. And I found multiple machines there that were in position, but I don't know if it's going to take 5 more minutes or 5 more hours to clear it up. So I got to move on. I'm trying to think. None of the other casinos I'm going to today are with this company, so we'll see how the other ones are doing. When I walked out to the car to start my meeting, it was starting to precipitate, snow, rain, like these hard little pellets, little tiny pellets of snow. So I'm fearing that the storm is coming sooner than expected, and it's going to be a big mess. So here we go. Right now, I'm going to move on to the next spot. My manager has not gotten onto his computer yet to see that I said I'm going to work from home, and I'm already pretty far away. We'll see what happens. Letting you go for now. I'll be back. All right, let me just say one more thing about this, and then I'm going to let it go here. Our net was plus $2, but what I wanted to say was I walk in, nobody tells me walking in. Other players are sitting there waiting to be paid out, and they know that this is what's going on, that everybody is stuck, and they don't tell you that that's what's happening. So the other players are also complicit in this. And then when people are walking in, I'm trying to tell them, and they laugh it off like I'm lying or whatever it is, and they don't even believe me anyway. So the only person they're going to believe is the security guy, and he's not going to tell them, and everybody else is working together basically and not telling people. Either it's none of their business, or they don't care, or they want your money. So this is where we are in the world today. So anyway, right now I am continuing my drive. I have another meeting in 13 minutes. It is snowing outside, and the ground is wet already, and the temperature is just over freezing. So this is going to be an exciting one, folks. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I am back. I went into the next spot, and it was pretty empty in there. I think the storm is really scaring people. Although right now, the sun is peeking through the clouds. There's a little bit of snow falling, but the sun is starting to come out. This place has added a lot of new machines lately, although all of them had already been cleaned out. You know, people know what to look for. So anyway, went in, played there for a while, found a couple small plays, and when I was looking around, I remembered that the last place that I went to, where all the machines were jammed up, there was a really good opportunity on a machine that I was planning on coming back to. And of course, there's going to be no chance of me getting that now, because while I was waiting for them to pay me out, I was checking out other machines and just keeping my machine in sight. And there are opportunities in there once that opens up. But anyway, after playing through in here, ended up ahead $117. So not much going on still. I'm hoping the next spot is going to be a lot better. I'm going to try to spend some time at the next place. Right now, based on time, I could probably spend an hour and 45 minutes there. So hopefully we can get some kind of good variance going and jumpstart this horrible day that we're having. So anyway, moving on to the next spot, and we'll be playing some blackjack. I'll be back with you. All right, guys, I'm back. I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to have to take you with me on a walk. Went into the next casino, and there was 2 tables open, one not good conditions, one good conditions. I waited around, finally got on the good table after everybody busted out, and sit down, buy in for 500, lose that, buy in for another 500, lose that, buy in for a third 500, and I'm able to turn things around a little bit. Within half an hour, 40 minutes, somewhere in there, I end up at that point ahead around $625 or $650. So I continue on because I still have time. I still have about half an hour or more before I have to worry about my meeting. I keep playing, and then the slide began, the real slide. At my low point, I was down 2,400, and eventually slowly started creeping my way up. One of my favorite dealers, fast dealer, good dealer, came to the table. She started really kicking it into high gear, and got me within 850 of breaking even. Finally, the other dealer comes back from break, and the count starts going up and up and up, and I'm raising and raising, and I'm winning every other hand, but I can't put hands together to make it work. So finally, after an hour and 20 minutes at the table, ended a shoe ahead 100, and I'm like, I gotta leave. I can't stay, because at this point I was so close to my meeting that I had no choice. I had to leave. So I left there and looked around at some slot machines. I was able to find one machine that was in range, played that, and ended up ahead $43. So plus 100 on the blackjack, spreading from $50 to $500. The low for the session was minus 2,400. The high was plus 650, and I left plus 100 after an hour and 20 minutes. I did play one slot, ended up ahead $43, and then I had to go. So I'm going to let you go right now. I did go to another place. I'll talk to you about that when I get back, and I'm in another place right now. I was just backed up, so I'll be back with you shortly. Alright guys, I am back. Sorry, I am so far behind on updating everything and doing everything. So much going on. So after I finished playing blackjack, I hopped on a meeting and moved on to the next spot. The next spot is a smaller place. Went in there, started looking around, saw a guy that I know checking machines, and I knew I was out of business, and still looked at a couple more. Didn't find anything, and I took off. Now at this point, I was on my meeting, and it was at a point in the meeting when I knew I'd have about 20 minutes, that there's no way they're going to call on me during that 20 minutes. So I went in and ran through that place pretty quickly. And of course, you know, when you have good people in there working the place, you're not going to find anything. So I'm all right. So I leave that place. I'm still on the meeting. The meeting gets extended. I drive 45 minutes to another place. I'm still on the meeting. So I decide, hey, you know, I'm 15 minutes away from the next place. There's a Chipotle real close to it. Let me order some food. I ordered some food. It would be ready in exactly 15 minutes. So I said, let's do it. I went in, got my food, ate it in the car, and finished my drive to the next casino. Now, the drive from that last casino to this casino was a terror. I mean, it was such a bad drive. It got to the point where I couldn't see the car in front of me that's about 75 feet in front of me. That's how bad the snow was. It's not really accumulating much. It's 32 degrees exactly, so maybe the ground is still a little warm, but 32 degrees on the highway is not a fun time. So anyway, I was driving in 31, 32 degree temperatures while it was snowing. Snowing very, very, very hard, and eventually got to this casino. So when I got to this casino, we were just wrapping up the meeting finally, and I put on my jacket, because I had my jacket off earlier because it has the name of a team, or you know, any kind of logo I don't want to wear in a place. So this is a slots only casino that I just left, so I'm not as worried about it. You know, they don't really worry that much about that stuff unless someone is bothering someone. This place doesn't really care. So anyway, this place, they have a new machine, and unfortunately it's very easy for people to pick up on it, and it will actually steal people's money pretty quickly. So I don't expect a ton of opportunities forever on it, but the other machine that they got a couple weeks ago that's new is still producing for me. So when I walked into this place, I found a couple tiny plays, no big deal, and then I found one on this big machine, and I was ahead, I'm trying to remember here, I was ahead about $220 or something like that. So you know, I'm happy. I'm walking around to find a couple other small plays, and they're draining, and then I go to this new machine and I lose a couple bucks on that. Then walk around again, play a couple long plays, like 600 and 700 spin plays, and they don't produce much. Next thing you know, I'm back to like minus 40. I go back to that machine that I hit the big one on and find another play, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such a good play. So I play that through, and that's the last machine I play, and I haven't even updated my notes yet, but I ended up ahead $489. So plus $489. I'm just gonna put it in my note real quick, $489. And I saw another guy checking machines, somebody that I know, and this machine that I had talked about before with the super long plays, they added 3 more of them. So he was playing one of those, and then when I was leaving, I saw him at another one, and I said, man, you're the guy that plays this machine. You're really on this machine. He's like, yeah, I'm taking it a little bit early. So that means he's probably trying to get some kind of points or something. So that is what's happening. So Now, I sent a message, oh man, to the guy working on my car. And I said, any updates? Because they were supposed to make the parts in Japan, and they were supposed to be delivered. And his answer, I haven't even read it yet. I just see the word unfortunately. So, unfortunately, they must have lied. I still don't have the part I have been waiting on. This sucks once again for both of us. You need your car, and I need to get paid. LOL, sorry, but I will call again in a bit and let you know as soon as possible. I talked to them Friday, and no one still has one either. Sorry about this, man. I'm not happy. I'm not a happy person about this. We will get it fixed as soon as we can. So, there you go. So, anyway, unfortunately, I've got somebody waiting for this car. So I really don't want to have it too long, but here I am. I've already put 25 or 26,000 miles on this car. I've had it for 3 months. So it's unfortunate, but all right, where are we now? Right now, temperature is going up, and it is 34 degrees. The snow has just stopped. There are cars littered all over the side of the road, so it must have been really slippery here a little while ago. And I am heading to the next place. Gonna hop in there and see what we can do, and then I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back. I was in there for a little while, like 45 minutes or so. I did find a lot of different things to play, and I actually was done and I was leaving, and then I went back to a play that I had started earlier, and I had done well on it, but I still thought that there was more to be made, and I stuck around, and I did end up making a little bit more on it. I ended up seeing some people who were kicked out of some other casinos hanging out there, so they're still allowed at this place. Saw a lot of craziness. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. It's just watching these people, and there was a couple plays. There's a machine that they're taking out of some places because it is such a sucker bet. It gets people to put their money in, and they rarely will win money, and they're being pulled out of some places. And I actually played that machine a couple times in really good position and ended up losing money on it both times. But overall, I did all right. I ended up ahead $331, so plus 331 there, and getting back on the highway right now. Let's see what it looks like. Temperature is still exactly 32 degrees. Highway is damp but not wet, so I'm gonna head on out of here, and then I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am continuing my trip right now. It is now dark outside. I'm on my way home. It's 30 degrees. Snow's still coming down. Probably an eighth to a quarter inch of snow on the ground now. And there is snow on the roads right now. Roads are wet, but some snow on the roads, so kind of slushy. So, heading toward home. I don't even know. I think we made probably around $1,100 or so today, so not the end of the world. It's actually a decent day. The amount that I would normally want to make on average in a day. It just happened in a very odd way. We made so little on blackjack and actually did pretty decent on slots today. Tonight I'm going to have to do a lot of work for my job, probably 5 or 6 hours worth of work. I should be getting home about 8 o'clock, and then start my work and hopefully be done by midnight, 1 o'clock. Make some headway, start sending out some emails to show I'm actually accomplishing stuff. And then tomorrow will be a limited day with a couple slot sessions, and I may carry that episode into Wednesday as well, which should be a very long day. So that's what's going on right now. Like I said, it's 30 degrees right now, heading toward home, and we'll start it all over again tomorrow. I'm not very happy about the way that today went, but I'm pleased that toward the end there, I did make a decent amount of money, and it kind of saved the day. So for now, letting you go. If you have any questions or comments, it's mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.